Hey everybody, today we're going to be looking at the Haas effect, what it is and how it can benefit your music. The Haas effect is basically a delay or a set of delays that is under 40 milliseconds. And what it does is it gives you the perception, you don't hear the delay, it's too fast for the human brain to recognize it as a separate delay, but what you basically hear is like a stereo widening effect, similar to a chorus. So this can benefit your music by making things sound more spacious. It can make things sound bigger. It can make things sound more stereo. It has a really interesting effect. Let's take a look.
I'm going to solo up this lead vocal here so we can look at how the Haas effect can be used on lead vocals. First thing I'm going to do is take off all the reverb and other delays so we can just hear the Haas by itself. So here, let's hear the dry vocal first.
In this time you are winning. The moonlit night throws you some bliss. Dance away all your fears and feel your heart as you begin.
Okay, now with the Haas effect.
In this time you are winning. The moonlit night throws you some bliss. Dance away all your fears and feel your heart as you begin.
So you can hear it gives it kind of a weird spacey effect, and that's more than I would use, but when you blend it in, it just really fits into the music. Let's hear it in the context of the music.
In this time you are winning. The moonlit night throws you some bliss. Dance away all your fears and feel your heart as you begin.
So we're going to listen first to an example with just one guitar. We're going to put the guitar on and then listen without the Haas effect, and then we're going to kick in the Haas effect and hear how it widens the sound and gives it a more stereo feel. Okay, let's take a listen. Let's hear that same thing now, and let's hear it with 4 different guitars. So I'm going to take 4 different guitars that I have queued up here, and we are going to put the Haas effect on all of them. And we're going to hear how it can just spread out what already is wide. It can actually make it sound more spread out. So let's take a listen to that. So here you can see how my delay is set up. The first delay is set up at 15.1 milliseconds. The next one is at 32.3. And basically what I'm doing is just spreading out the delays so they are different on each side, but imperceivable is a different delay. It more just sounds, it makes it sound more stereo. Let's take a look at one last thing regarding the Haas effect. So I would be remiss if I didn't mention my favorite Haas effect plugin and one of my favorite creative tools, which is a plugin called GreenHAAS. It uses a Haas effect, but it mixes it with saturation and modulation and does a bunch of really interesting stuff. And this is a really fun plugin to use, and it can be great to use when you're not sure what to do, but you want something to sound different, or you want something to sound unique, and you just want to scroll and find some presets. So let's pull this up here. So what I'm going to do for this example is I'm just going to let the guitar play and scroll through presets, because part of the beauty of this plugin is just seeing what can come up, because it's such a weird, unique plugin. Let's take a listen. So you can hear it just does a lot of weird, interesting stuff. And you can also do traditional Haas effect type effects with it, but you can also get really creative.
I hope this was helpful and you can find ways to use Haas effect in your music. It's a really fun technique and it can really expand your sound. Hope this helps. Like and follow for more.
Feel your heart as you